So we want to be coming down through there to be as high as possible. Diagonal forward through there, these bits here, pulling down. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for being here. Today we're going to be doing another wolf cut. It has been the biggest trend. It's still blowing up all over the place, but one of the biggest questions that you guys have asked is that you wish that I showed you the sectioning pattern. So today you're in luck. I'm going to be using these here to show you the sectioning pattern as a drawing. But also on this mannequin, I'm going to go through all of the sectioning pattern for you so you can copy it and do it yourself. So if you feel like you get value from this video, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Comment down below of any other questions that you would like me to answer. But yeah, let's get into it. So wolf cuts are still very much heavy on top. So what we're going to do, we want to create that shape around the face. We want to create that shape through there, that heaviness and bulkiness that's through there. So with the sectioning, we want to have the heaviness and that face framing fringe and everything through there, that bulkiness, that heaviness. But we do want some layering through the back. And if you bring it all the way forward, all up, you're not really going to achieve that unless you take it really short, but then you don't get that length that you want at the front. So sectioning. What we want to do, side of the head through here. We're going to be working with just some clear little bobbles or bands. Let's get them out. So just going to be working with these little things, if you can see. I bet if it's seeing better there. Then that's what we're working with. So what we want to do, we want to find that high point of the head being there, and we just want to section a diagonal forward to just in front of the ear. Don't worry, I'm going to show you that side. Just get this detangled. Let's just get a clip through there. Again, high point of the head, we want to be coming down through there. So we want to be coming down through there to just in front of that ear. So you can see that section there. Let's comb that out of the way. So it's coming from there, diagonal forward to just in front of that ear. Now just clipping that out of the way. Because what we want to do, get our band, which is on my finger. We just want to get an easy detangling brush, detangle this through, and we want this to be as high as possible because we want to maintain the length through here. So if that's dragged up, we know we're going to maintain that length through the bottom. Now this is the bit every comment nearly is talking about. I want to see how you section. So this is it. This is how we're sectioning. All right, I'm just dragging all of that up to the top. I've got my band on my thumb. I'm just putting it over that hair, twisting. There. Nice high pony. Just there. This is going to maintain all that length around the perimeter, but because we've taken it up to here, these layers are going to be shorter through here. So what we've got diagonal forward through there, diagonal forward through there. We've got this front ponytail dead center with a little bit of root drag there, being able to maintain that length. So even if we cut it to that bobble, we've got that much there dragged back, which would be sitting at that brow anyway. So we're safe. And then with this back ponytail, we've taken all that up to there. So that hair traveling from there all the way up, from there to there, you know, even if we cut it at that bobble, that whole bit there is going to be the length. So you know we're maintaining length. So before we get into it, I'm just going to draw it for you. So what we're working with here, high point at the head, and it comes down diagonal forward to just in front of the ear. We've got our ponytail there and our ponytail there. What it looks like on top is like that, and then like that. Ponytail there, ponytail there. So that's how we want this sectioned out. Perfect. And if we were in a salon situation, let's get rid of this pen. If we're in a salon situation where it comes to this haircut, and you can check one of my next videos because that's going to be another Wolfcut salon version. What we would do is we would say elevate and over direct all of our sections all the way up to here, say to that point there, bring it all the way up, and we'd either cut it blunt, cut it textured, thinning shears, razor, anything like that to cut it. And then again with the back, what we'd be doing is we'd be elevating all of this hair up to wherever we want to take it. Now, if we want it shorter on this top piece, we can angle our fingers like that. If we want it shorter on the length, but longer up here, we can angle our fingers like that. What we want to do. So you can see those little bits popping out there already. Let me stand in front so you can see them. These bits here, that's the length. So we know we're not even going to be touching that length. And then when it comes to this front, we want to make sure that we've got this bangs fringe. So I'm thinking cutting something like that, because all of that length there from bobble to there, it's still going to maintain all that length. Right, so let's just tighten up to that root area. And then what we're going to do, we're going to measure to the bridge of the nose, just there. So let's pull down again, bridge of that nose. So pulling down, bridge of the nose, and then we're just going to point cut our way through that section. And just really soften off, taking off all of that. So if we were working in salon, we'd be elevating all of our hair up to this point, bringing it out and cutting in that blunt line, but soft and textured. So we'd be point cutting. And that's what we'll be doing through here. And that's what I'm doing now. And you can see that's taken back into there. So we know we're going to be maintaining that length through there. There we go. So there's our first section cut, nice and soft. Now with this back section, let's just tighten up a little bit. What we're going to do, we're going to put a little bit of an angle on it. Pull that here. So a little bit of an angle, like that. And I'm using, from the bobble, length of that comb, this is just a small size comb. And I'm going to go from long into short, like that. And again, just point cutting that off. You can see we've got a nice cut line, but we just want it softer and softer. So we're softening that off. And if in salon, what we wanted to do, elevate, push up all the way to here, using pretty much a 45-degree angle on our fingers, and then cutting that next section. But there we go. Ponytail done, ponytail done. There we go. So from this to this. Right, so let's take out these bands through there. Let me hold this up so you don't see that I'm cheating. Here we go. And then the most important bit is ripping their head off and giving it a shake. Someone commented this morning saying if we did that to clients, we wouldn't get a very good tip. And I replied, so you get a better tip. Because if you rip their head off, you get to keep their car, their shoes, everything. Right, quickly style this out and then we're going to put some shape and movement into it. But what do you think? So we've got that fringe through there. Wolfy vibes, look at that. That looks so cool. Just making sure. Take a little bit off that length. So this mannequin head was uncut. And all I'm going to do is just nibble off the stray hairs that are sitting through there. That's it. There is our Wolfcut. What do you think? Let me know in the comments down below, guys. How quick and easy was that? But more of an explanation for you, so you can see. But look at that. Let's spin it around so you can see it all. And one of the biggest things as well, people always said, how do we connect the front to the back? Because the way we sectioned it, there is the front, there is the back, so slightly shorter in disconnection. If you really wanted to, what you could do is just a little point. So we could just soften off and texturize that in. And again, we'll pull this across here, just so you can see. And it's pretty much balanced. There was just that tiny bit in the middle, but I don't mind that. There we go. Let's just have a check through this side. And all I'm doing again is pushing up into that middle, and there's a little point. But there wasn't any... If you've liked all of the explanation, much thorough, let me know in the comments down below. Has the drawing helped you? Has all of this helped you of me breaking it all down? But yeah, that is just super cool. Look at the amount of volume you get in there. That is probably one of my favourites, to be honest. If this has helped you, then I'm very happy that it's helped you with the Wolfcut hairdresser. Let me know if that's helped you understand the Wolfcut a bit easier, where we're just literally elevating 2 sections to create this look. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, supporting, commenting, liking, subscribing. Absolutely love you all. Thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.